Alrighty guys, so the other day, day before Thanksgiving, I actually received the new Mars sniper coil in the mail, and I got a chance to go out there and use it today. And it comes in a myriad of formats. It's like 3 kilohertz, 7.5 kilohertz, and then the 18.75 kilohertz. Okay, I took the option of 3 and 7.5 because I had a lot of people asking me, hey, I'm really curious to see what you find if you put that 3 kilohertz on your coil. Okay, so these are my detectors that I have right here, and they're Simplex, Equinox, and my X-terra. Okay, now each of them here I have an optional coil for it. So you got, I think this is the SP28 for the Simplex, and you got the SP24 as a small little coil. I like hunting in this one. And then on the Equinox I got the EX11, which is right there, and then I also went ahead and got the EX6 for sniping and, like, you know, teeny tot lots and so forth. And the X-terra came with the 18.75 coil, right? And then I wanted to try something different, so I went ahead and I made a purchase on this thing used right here, which is the 7.5 coil. And I just don't like the shape of this thing, man. It looks like 1960s again, man. That damn Frisbee, right? But whatever, I said I would buy it. And remember I was telling you I use this thing, but just the way the fulcrum point on this thing right here was being shifted all the way back like this. Hold on one second, man. This damn Christmas clock. Always has to happen when I'm recording. Jesus. All right. So anyways, I went ahead over here and I put this thing on, and when I added this to the stick, the way it's set back, it's so nose heavy, it makes that thing feel like a tank. And I just quickly grew tired of it, and I just took it off. But I was like, you know, I wanted the 7.5, but I can't use this coil. So I went ahead and got this Mars sniper. Okay, now with this here, I do have 3 frequencies. Now my detector is not a multi-frequency detector. At least it's not switchable up here in the control box, right? But what it can be switched by, it can be switched by whatever coil you're using. So between these 2 coils here, I have 3 frequencies. Okay, so 18.75 with this guy right here. This can go into relic mode, or it can go into prospect mode at the flick of a button. Okay, so all I got to do there is hit this button right here, this prospect button, and I could flip it into prospect, or just go back into coin shooting regular relic mode with that, using that that coil right there. But I wanted to be able to try some of the other frequencies, so I got this coil. And the way this thing works here with the Mars is, you see these 2 probes right here? In order to change the frequency on that, all you need is a 9-volt battery. And when you put it one way, it lights up green. You just switched into one frequency, and then you take it and you reverse it, and it turns red, and it switches back into the regular frequency. Now, the problem that I was having was, I was like, the box never told me anything about what frequency is what. It just says, oh, when you put the battery on, to switch frequencies, you just put the battery on and then reverse the polarity. As the color changes, you've switched frequencies. Okay, but which frequency was the lower frequency? Which one was the regular frequency? It had no literature in here to tell me otherwise. All this stuff tells me 0. So what I went ahead is, I was looking all over the place online, and I finally got like one forum that finally helped me out. And the way you can tell what frequency it's in is by this. Okay, so when you turn it on, what I do here is I hit the menu button and I hit the accept reject, and this one says DS, which means standard. The standard frequency on this is 7.5. okay, so right there, 7.5. And then the change frequency, I would just shut it off and come back down here, and then I'll hit it the other way, green. Boom, green, right? Now that just changed the frequency. How do I know? Because I come back up on here again, and I turn it back on, and then I hit this and hit this, and it goes CL, which is low. Low would be the 3 kilohertz. And then when I would change it to this coil, if I were to hit this thing again, bam, bam, it's going to say DH, which is high. So I have the L for low, S for standard, and then the H for high, and then I'm able to figure out exactly what frequency I'm in just by cycling through these buttons right here. So this detector has a new life to it, okay? And what I mean by that is everybody's asking me, bro, tell me, show me, what can this detector do in 3 kilohertz, okay? And here's my find, dude. Today I went out there with it. I put it in 3 kilohertz. I ran it in 7 for a while, and 7 was cool, but then I ran it in 3 kilohertz and it came up with this. These are all the coins that I found in the 3 kilohertz. Well, not all of it. I'm going to say 7.5 and 3. The combination of the two brought these coins into fruition right here. And there's a lot of them, dude. There's at least about like $5 or $6 in quarters. And the rest of them are just dimes, nickels, lots of tokens. You know, like, I don't even know what all these crazy tokens are, but I found a whole bunch of tokens in the 3 kilohertz. So guys, I can attest to you, that 3 kilohertz bouncing back and forth, what is that there? Yeah. 3 7.5 action. I'm gonna keep it, man. It's working great for me, man. And you know, I think I paid a little bit too much for it. I really feel that this thing should only be in about $100 to $120 max. You know what I mean? But with all the inflation and crap going on right now, you know, this thing cost $160, man. Ay, ay, ay. $160 for a coil for a detector that's 10 years old in technology. But you know what? I say, why keep detectors that you're not going to actually cycle and use through? I use all of them, dude. All of them. You know, I enjoy the 15 kilohertz that's in the Simplex. It's been reliable. It hits hard. It does the job. I like the Equinox because I can cycle through all of the kilohertz individually or run it in multi. Perfect. And I just love the stability of the X-terra. I really do. I love the tones. I love the stability of the VDI. The tones are great. And then now I have the ability to shift through 3 different frequencies: 18.75, 3, and 7.5. And I'm not going to be using this Frisbee anymore, so I might throw that thing back on eBay, which is where I got it from. And that's that, guys. In a nutshell, 2 videos today. I sent you a long one a little bit earlier concerning the future of multi-freak. I know it's a bit winded, man, but I had to get it out there, and it was even longer than that. I clipped out so much of that crap, you know what I mean, so that you'd have a shorter version. But I had to put this one together for you. All right. So anyways, man, that's all I got for you at the moment here. I hope you found this information useful. If you're considering getting a Mars multi coil that you can switch the frequencies with the battery, your detector should have the option of hitting menu and cycling through and showing what frequency you're in, because it didn't come in the box and I didn't know how to do it. Found it one way or the other. All right, guys. So anyways, folks, I hope you're having a wonderful night. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, tell your friends, join the club. We're in the Detector Lounge again. And it's Joey. I'll see you guys soon. You guys take it easy. Bye now.